Alright, so I'm back working on this John Deere 5210 again, doing the brake repair. This is part 2 of it. I actually got the right side, well, if you're looking at the tractor it'd be the left side, but right side axle housing off. And so I haven't got any binding, as you can tell. Turns freely, stud shaft does, so lets me know I don't have any internal problems. I thought the culprit was going to be these retractor springs, and I'm not so sure that it still wasn't, but all of these are good. And the way these things work is, I don't know if you focus in, but this piece here moves separate from this piece, and they actually, when your brakes are applied, they push out. There's hydraulic fluid in there, and it pushes this piston plate out, and that piston plate in turn pushes on a brake disc, which clamps up against this plate here. So I think what happened, and I'm hoping that actually maybe this was installed wrong by the dealer, and maybe the brakes just seized. You know, the piston plate just you know, stuck out and seized to that. So anyway, here's the brake disc, which is new, like they said. It's a new brake disc, and here is the piston plate, which got some hydraulic fluid on it, of course, but anyhow, there it is. I'm gonna have to clean all this up. So I'm really not sure, guys, exactly what happened here, but all the parts seem to look good. I'm going to clean everything up, and of course this side over here is acting like it's locked up too, so I'm going to be taking it apart tonight. I've already got the bolts out of it, and I'm going to have a friend come help me lower it or take it off the tractor. And we're going to take it off the tractor and check it out and see what the problem is. But I've got all the bolts out of it. Some of those guys were loose, so you know, I don't know if this was an improper install. Those retractor springs have to be set in that axle housing, and that piston plate, all that has to be set in there to a certain specification. So you know, could have been whether they wouldn't sit in there right when the dealer done this the last time. Simple mistake. Like I said, I'm not going to bash the dealer, because you know, they're good people, and accidents do happen. So they did what they said they were going to do. They did put the new parts in there like they said. So I've not got any complaints with them. Got one more bolt left to take out right there. Then the axle housing will actually come out, and I don't know if I actually get a video of that, but anyway, it'll come out, and then I'll take a look at it and see if the same problem over here that was over here is over here too. I'm hoping maybe when I put all this back together that it's going to work. I'm going to have to get a O-ring seal for this side, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll be ready to go. Well, alright guys, just stay tuned. Like I said, this is a John Deere 5210 brake repair, and this repair should apply to all 5200 series, 5210s, 5300, 5310, pretty much all the 5000 series. I think there were several of these tractors. Started out at a 5200, 5210, 5220, 5225. I think there were some 5105s, 5205. I think there was even an 03 series. I don't know. John Deere likes to change numbers a lot. I don't know the difference in the tractors. They all look the same. In fact, a guy I work with, they just bought a 5203, which looks like the exact same tractor this one is, except it has different fenders. So, like I said, I'm not real up on the numbering system of the John Deere. I do know this is about a 98 model, I believe. We bought this tractor in 1998 or 1999. I believe it was early 1999, might have been. I can't remember. Been a while. Been a long time ago. So, alright guys, that's it for this video. Just stay tuned, and I'll have the updates on the other side. Thanks. Hey YouTube, just got the axle housing off the left side of the tractor, and everything on this side looks good as well. Retractor springs look good, brake discs look good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the John Deere dealer. Open this up here so you guys can see. I'm going to the John Deere dealer. I'm going to get new seals. There's a seal here and a seal here. I'm going to get those seals. And I'm going to reinstall this piston plate, which flips over actually. And I'm going to reinstall that to the specifications by John Deere in their technical manual, and do the other side the same way, and put it back together and see if it fixes it, which I think it will. I think that hopefully that these were installed wrong last time, so we shall see. Like I said, there's a certain specification that these retractor springs have to be set to, and I'll have to get a depth gauge and set it to that, and hopefully that'll work. The reason I think that is when I took this side off, I took all the bolts out except for one, and it was still tight, and the more I loosened it, the easier the hub became to turn. So let me know that this piston plate was still resting against this brake disc and holding pressure on it, which makes me think that these guys were pushed out too far. So I believe they are correctly working, so I think that, you know, they just wouldn't sit in there far enough and it caused it to hang against the brake disc there. So I think that I'm going to try to do a video of me putting those back in. I got a little method using some C-clamps. I think it's going to work to set those back in. Get those back in, get the axle housing back on, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, I guess that's it for this part. I'll try to finish this up. I'll make another video when I get started back on it and get my oil seals and get those put in. I'm gonna go ahead and press both sides in before I put them on. That way I'll have both of them ready to put on at the same time, because I'm gonna have to have some help, because these dudes are very, very, very heavy. If you are trying to do this job by yourself, it would behoove you to have a engine hoist, a skid steer, boom pole on a tractor, something to hold this up. The book actually says you need a lifting hoist for this, because there's no way you can handle this by yourself. If you can, you're a heck of a lot more of a man than I am, because I can't do it. You have to actually work that axle housing out, you know, of course, get it off this gear without messing it up, and it just really takes, you really need two people no matter what. So I'm going to have everything ready, so when I get ready to put this back on, when my help's here, I can get both of them put on at the same time. So guys, we'll keep our fingers crossed that this fixes it. Like I said, if you got any comments, please comment, or any suggestions. I'd love to hear them. If you've done this job before, nothing's better than experience. So just please comment, and if you like my channel, like what you see, I'd really encourage you to subscribe. And all right, until next time.